Tonight on Newsbeat, post-election tensions continue to run high after a video of white nationalists praising Trump goes viral.
And find out how one athlete's injury brought the North Shore community together. All of this and more Newsbeat starts right now.
Good evening, I'm Matt Houston.
And I'm Madeline Adams. Thanks for joining us.
LSU police are investigating a reported sexual battery at the Pi Kappa Alpha fraternity house over the weekend. Officers say the victim was assaulted by an unknown white male late Friday night during the Pikes Peak party held in the backyard of the frat house. No arrests have been made yet, but police are still investigating the incident. Director of Greek Life, Angela Guillory, says that she was not even made aware of the assault until Monday night and refused to comment further. The president of Pi Kappa Alpha also refused to comment.
President-elect Donald Trump has released a video outlining his planned policies for his tenure in the White House, but his week wasn't without its share of controversies. CNN's Reed Binion reports.
Today I would like to provide the American people with an update on the White House transition.
He hasn't yet held a press conference, but Monday, President-elect Donald Trump released a video outlining goals for his first 100 days, including proposals on trade, immigration, and defense.
My agenda will be based on a simple core principle: putting America first.
On international trade, Trump said that he would halt progress on the TPP, a key part of what President Obama hoped would be his trade legacy.
I am going to issue our notification of intent to withdraw from the Trans-Pacific Partnership.
Trump also addressed immigration, a topic he campaigned on aggressively.
I will direct the Department of Labor to investigate all abuses of visa programs that undercut the American worker.
The president-elect also promising action on national security.
A comprehensive plan to protect America's vital infrastructure from cyber attacks and all other form of attacks.
Trump's video release comes amid controversy involving another video recorded at a Saturday conference of so-called alt-right activists celebrating Trump's victory. Some at the National Policy Institute event giving a Nazi salute.
Hail Trump! Hail our people! Hail victory!
Trump's transition team said in a Monday statement that Trump, quote, continues to denounce racism. Trump is also facing questions over his international business dealings and how as president he can avoid any conflict of interest. The president-elect pushing back on Twitter, writing, quote, prior to the election, it was well known that I have interests in properties all over the world. Only the crooked media makes this a big deal. I'm Reed Binion reporting.
President-elect Trump has since disavowed the group of white nationalists that initiated the controversy this past weekend.
While U.S. citizens continue to be more divided than ever, Twitter is doing its part to ease some of the tension. The social media site recently improved its mute feature. Users can now hide certain words and phrases as well as user accounts. Users also have a new way of reporting hateful content. All of this comes after widespread criticism levied at Twitter for not improving this feature sooner. Well, Thanksgiving is just a couple of days away, and many students are preparing to head home for the holiday. But are they prepared for political conversations with the family? CNN's Diane Gallagher has more on how Americans are preparing for politics at the dinner table.
Thanksgiving has long been the proverbial melting pot for political dialogue, and this year, while the emotionally charged election is still swirling in the minds of many,
I think there are protesters with a specific beef.
politics will end up at many Thanksgiving dinner tables as the red-hot main course.
Do you think this year you guys will talk about the election at all?
Oh my God, yes. Some people are Trump supporters, some people are Clinton supporters.
We like to win arguments, like as probably most families do.
The 2016 election has taken an emotional toll. According to an American Psychological Association survey, more than half of all Americans say that it was a source of significant stress. For some
of my family actually supported Mr. Trump, which flabbergasted me.
The anxiety of just being with a politically divided family member will keep them from even showing up on Thanksgiving.
No, I will not be going home.
Others view politics much like football and turkey. Inevitable.
It's not that we're not going to talk about it, it's like how long we're going to talk about it.
Election is going to be one of the topics.
Experts say that there are some smart ways to navigate the elephant in the room.
Lots of families are going to be getting together where they differ sharply.
Georgetown University psychology professor Fatali Mogadam suggests that the family come to the table with a predetermined strategy, whether it's avoiding the topic completely, agreeing to listen to each other without arguing, or using a trusted family member as a mediator.
Somebody who's accepted by everyone and who's more moderate and who would listen to both sides.
He says the goal should be to focus on what brings you together rather than what tears you apart.
To be able to sit down with people and laugh and enjoy their presence and say that you appreciate it, what's better than that?
In Washington, I'm Diane Gallagher.
LSU classes get out for the Thanksgiving break at noon tomorrow.
When we come back, reporter Trey Cuvillon has a story of one athlete whose injury brought his school and community together.
Stay with us.
That's me as a state trooper almost 30 years ago. Today I'm Colonel Mike Edmondson, and our message is clear. Don't drive impaired, and always wear your seatbelt.
Why ride with someone who's impaired? Be safe, be smart. I'm Commissioner Troy Hebert. This year, make safety your priority.
St. Paul's football player Michael Doherty sustained a terrifying injury this year. Now the community has gathered in support and are continuing to cheer him on beyond the confines of the football field. At St. Paul's School in Covington, Louisiana, one school and one community has gathered in support of one student. On November 11th, in the first round of the high school football playoffs against the Archbishop Shaw Eagles, junior Michael Doherty suffered an injury on a coincidental collision, causing him to break his C5 vertebrae and fracture his C4.
I was on the field, and I went down, and my good friend Paul made an interception. I went down to make a block. I didn't see Michael coming up behind him, and I made the block, and Michael actually ran into the dude that I blocked, and then he went down. You know, you see guys get hit every day and go down, and you're just like, oh, he'll get up in a second.
Once everyone started crowding around, all the paramedics and the parents and the coaches and everything, I mean, I just kind of figured, it doesn't take 15 minutes to pull a kid off the field unless there's something seriously wrong.
Doherty was taken to Lakeview Regional Medical Center, where he underwent surgery to alleviate pressure from his spinal cord.
There was a successful operation, and they're kind of in the waiting for the swelling to go down period, and we're kind of still in that mode.
But what's happened after the incident is something that isn't coincidental at all. One school, one community, coming together despite the situation.
You can definitely feel the absence of Michael, but on the other hand, you also see just community come together. You know, whether it be on the football team that he plays on, or whether it be in the school, or whether it be in the community itself. Prayer service led by students. You know, wristband. We've had a banner today that's about 5 by 3 feet, and there's barely any room to sign on it now.
And these shirts that were designed by a mother on the North Shore with the words, "Pray for Mighty Michael" on the front and his last name and number on the back. It's just another thing drawing in support from all over.
Just seeing the community come together. I mean, there's people from other states contacting me and his parents and everybody just supporting Michael, and he's doing more than what he thinks he's doing. He's bringing a lot of people together.
It's humbling, it's gratifying, it's overwhelming. It is indicative of the respect that so many people have for what we do here.
The support, Michael's parents saying, has almost been overwhelming, of course, in a good way.
The community outpouring is just more than we can even handle. It's almost like you need people to just help you manage it, because you weren't ready for it.
The tragic situation bringing out the true brotherhood that St. Paul's is so well known for.
But it kind of just exposes, that community that we have and the brotherhood that we have at St. Paul's and how it's really real. It's really tangible.
If there is one thing that is for certain, this school, this community, will continue to support Mighty Michael and his family through their optimism and prayers. Reporting for Tiger TV News, I'm Trey Couvillon. And you can see Michael's full story and how to support him online at lsunow.com. And after the break, one company is giving up all their Black Friday profits to give back. Find out who when we come back.
It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new life for me, yeah. It's a new dawn, it's a new day. It's a new life for me. Ooh, and I'm feeling good.
Well, Thanksgiving is upon us, and one clothing manufacturer is putting extra emphasis on the giving. Patagonia has announced that all profits from its Black Friday sales will go to environmental groups. The company says they came up with the idea after the election. Patagonia's vice president of environmental activism said the country is divided, but the environment is something everyone can come together on. More than 800 organizations will benefit from the Black Friday event, and the company already gives 1% of its sales to groups that fight to protect natural resources.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. For more, you can visit our website at lsunow.com. I'm Madeline Adams.
And I'm Matt Houston. Thank you for joining us, and have a great Thanksgiving.